Hey everyone, this is Jamie Nelson from Equilibrium Counseling Services. Today I just wanted to share with you a couple grounding techniques that I think are really great for helping soothe anxiety in the moment when it's feeling super intense and you just kind of need to pass through. Now these by no means heal or solve anxiety, but it kind of helps you get through those moments where you're just like, I need to soothe myself, I need to self-regulate, I need to just get through this moment so that I can do more of the work. So I think I've mentioned before that I like to use grounding techniques. And what grounding is, it's kind of like bring yourself back to the here and now. It's like literally the ground. Like I'm sitting on the ground right now. And right here, right now, I can be present. And we do that by using our five senses. So those are sight, sound, taste, texture, smell. Those are the five. So with those five, we can use different resources to help regulate us in those moments. What I mean by regulate is when you start feeling your heart pounding really fast and you're just kind of starting to get out of your body and you need to help slow it down. Regulate means to control. So to help control your emotional or physical response to a trigger, something causing anxiety to pump up. Or if you're feeling depressed, something to kind of pull you out of that negative space and bring you back into your body. So with both of those, our brain starts spinning away with what ifs, maybes, I shoulda, coulda, woulda, all that stuff, and it's making up stories. And so we need to get out of our head and back into our body to just get back to neutral. So some things that I really like to use, I'm going to share with you today. So this is my little self-care bag that I keep with me, so I'm going to share with you what I have in it. I also have with me, you can see this is a little bookshelf in my office, and I have this box of sensory stuff that I provide for clients. So if we're in a moment, we're having a hard conversation, and I start to notice that they're getting dysregulated or the anxiety, it's a hard topic to talk about, encourage them to find something that's going to help them through the moment so that they can self-regulate in session to be able to take that practice with them back into their lives. So in my bag, I have, for texture and sensory, this is my worry stone. So sometimes I play with it in session. It's kind of something it's like a fidget toy. It lets me play with it, move around, and kind of soothe. It's cold, it's smooth, it has different bumps and shapes. It's also really pretty to look at. So this kind of is a nice little soothing, grounding, bring me back into my hand, into my body, into my presence of the here and now. And so that's my favorite. I also have my little mini glitter jar. We made this in my teen group. So this is something that kind of helps, like I'm going to watch the glitter fall, I'm going to watch it settle, and it's kind of a little mesmerizing. It helps slow you down. Like I like this stuff so much that like the back of my phone is the same way. So it's a nice way to like see something pretty and light, and you can mess with it. You can frazzle it all up like your brain, and then watch it slow down and stick with it and get back to that calming place. So having something handy is really nice, and then give that creative process of making it. I also have, so for smell, for sensory, lavender oil is my favorite, but essential oils are really great. Your sensory part of your brain, your nose, your olfactory, I think I said that right, really clicks into a comforting place. Maybe it's grandma's cookies. Maybe it's the smell of like freshly cleaned linen. For me, it's lavender. So this like makes me calm down. It helps me check back in, and it's kind of like a little snap to the system of like, okay, be right here. Going along with taste, having healthy, good snacks. Like I have these little oranges like everywhere, and so sometimes it's just like, you know what? I just need a little charge. I'm getting sleepy. I'm gonna need an orange. Or having a different snack, a different treat, something that you have intentionally and mindfully chosen that you're going to either nourish yourself, self-soothe with, or kind of help bring you back to a good place. Mints are really good. Gum can be good. Different things just to kind of bring you back into your body again so you can focus on that taste or that texture in your mouth. Another one of my favorites is Silly Putty because you can utilize it. Or like you can stretch it, you can rip it, you can fold it. It is really sustaining as compared to slime or even Play-Doh because it doesn't dry out easy. It doesn't stick to your hands. So this is one of my favorite things and one of my go-tos that I like to share with my clients. Along with that, we talked about sound. That could be listening to a guided meditation. It could be listening to music. I've created different playlists with my clients, for myself, that clients share with me when they have a playlist that they like to play when they're happy, when they're getting pumped up, when they feel good, when they're with their friends. Also another playlist when they're feeling low and they want something to kind of relate to where they are right now, or they need help crying and certain songs really bring out those tears or make them feel heard. Music has this really amazing way of using words that we maybe can't think of ourselves. So I really encourage, music is such a strong tool for helping get through those tough moments and knowing that you can get through it. So with that too, pictures of loved ones, me and my hubby. I have lots of bracelets that have my favorite little quotes on it so that I can remember to like breathe or to be thankful or whatever I maybe need at that time. So same thing, in my box, I have, what do I have? I have different little fidget toys. I have my silly putty. I also have bubbles so this we can slow down and do breathing. Like even teenagers, even adults, this is fun because when was the last time you did bubbles? And it's a big breath. It's a slow breath. And you can kind of check in with that. If you blow too fast, it doesn't work. If you blow too slow, it doesn't work. You have to really control that breathing. But it's a nice activity as opposed to just like sitting there thinking and counting your breath. So it's something to do. Sometimes we like more rigid sensory stuff, something a little pokey. This is cool. This is another like type of slime, but it's like, if I can open it, it's almost like water or jello-y. It's like kind of weird sensation. So that's another, when you have a weird sensation or something to fidget with, it's a nice little soothing thing. What else? It's always different. For sometimes you just need a little toy to fidget with. I get a lot of these in the dollar section at Target. It's nice to make yourself your own little like self-care toolkit, like I have. So I have my little bag that I keep everything in. This stays in my backpack, so that you have a way to like, okay, when I'm feeling really anxious, I can't think of it myself. So if I just go to my toolkit, I'm just gonna go through all of it, and something's gonna click, and I'm gonna go with that. I also have this weighted blanket that can be really nice when you're wanting, like, and mine's a little one, but sometimes you need just like that extra weight or that comfort. It feels like a hug, or it helps weigh you down back to that grounded place. Yeah, those are just kind of some quick ideas if you're looking into grounding, if you're wanting to self-regulate, if you've started looking into mindfulness. These are tools to help you become more present in the moment, to be able to identify your emotions and kind of start to become in control of them and regulate them. This doesn't solve or take away anxiety, but it helps turn down the volume so that it's not so intense, and then we can do the therapy work of helping get through it. Yeah, if you have any questions about that, if you found your own thing that you think is pretty cool or has helped you, please share it. I know I've mentioned coloring a lot, but that's like my favorite thing because it's so focused. I'll do a whole video on coloring, don't worry. But yeah, questions, please share, comment, anything. But I will see you guys on the next one.